Cricket is believed to have originated in southeast England as early as the 13th century to eventually become the world's second most famous sport of all time. It is thought that the first ones to play the game were English shepherds who bowled at a tree stump or at the hurdle gate into a sheep pen. This is how the sport got its name as cricket, which is derived from the Anglo-Saxon word crick, meaning a shepherd's staff or a long thin stick with a crook at the end. It is still a mystery when the game started being played in other countries. However, it's known that cricket was brought to India in the early 18th century by the British. The first cricket match in India was played in 1721. Cricket is played with a bat and a ball and involves two competing teams of 11 players. However, it was only around 1760s that the cricket bats we use today were introduced. Prior to that, cricket bats looked a lot like rotated hockey sticks. By the late 18th century, professional cricket was restricted to the nobles of England. However, it was not long before the game became open to all and went on to become England's national game. Shortly afterward, it spread everywhere due to the global British influence. In 1909, the first international governing body of cricket, the Imperial Cricket Conference, was formed with 3 founding members: England, Australia, and South Africa. The conference later became known as the International Cricket Council and now has 105 member countries. The India-Pakistan cricket rivalry is one of the most intense sports rivalries in the world. The matches are known to be the cricket edition of El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona. The continuous increase in expat population in the Gulf countries spiked the interest in cricket. The game started in Doha around 1977, and guess where? In the car parking of Khalifa Stadium. Shortly afterward, in 1980, 12 major cricket teams formed the famous Qatar Cricket Association. Saudi Arabia started the Saudi Arabian Cricket Federation in 2020. Currently, there are 15 regional cricket associations affiliated with the Saudi Arabian Cricket Federation, based in 11 cities of Saudi Arabia. Bahrain, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, and Oman all also have their own governing bodies of the sport of cricket. Now, every weekend in Qatar, around 20,000 South Asian men gather and form teams at more than 20 different locations across the country to play the game. Few of these locations are actual cricket fields. The rest are empty grounds. People who work in all different professions, including medical staff, construction workers, and engineers, consider the 5 to 7 hours cricket match a break from busy life and a way to catch up with friends. Sometimes these teams take part in different locally organized tournaments. Cricket lovers enjoy the tournament that is played across multiple weekends. Cricket matches, when the game first started, used to take up to a few days. In 1939, one cricket game between England and South Africa made history and lasted for 10 days to become the lengthiest cricket match ever. The massive sporting event, Indian Premier League, is the most prominent tournament in India and is considered the most expensive cricketing event. The Indian Premier League's brand value reached $8.4 billion in 2022. The money is mostly generated from media rights and title sponsorships. During an Indian Premier League match broadcast, displaying a 10-second advertising between the matches costs about $1.2 million.